I'm leaping. I am leaping. I am leaping. I'm leaping. Get in it. I'm leaping. I'm leaping. Get in it. I'm leaping. I'm leaping. I'm leaping. Get in it. I'm leaping. I'm leaping. Spin around. I'm leaping. I'm leaping.
It's I'm Leapin. We recap an episode of Quantum Leap in the time it takes to watch an episode of Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
What episode is it this week?
Episode 19. Biatch. 19 biatch.
Don't appreciate that language.
19 biatch. I'm saying beach. 19 biatch. This episode is called Leaping In Without a Net.
What even is Quantum Leap?
I'm leaping.
I'm leaping.
What? Barmy? You are Barmy. Everyone knows what Quantum Leap is. Quantum Leap is a show where a dog goes through time. And he is like, bark, I'm leaping. Bark, I'm leaping. Bark, I'm leaping. He does things and he's like, I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Jumping. Arctic Springer, and then he goes into other people, and then he looks at him, and he's like, "What? Me?" And then Al's like, "Oh, take your top off." And then they're like, "Oh, do you remember this?" And he says, I've got a Swiss cheese brain." And then the woman says, like, "Oh, damn, like Dr. Manhattan."
Sam Beckett.
And then it shows you the blue face, and then this week there's a new one, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Season 2, episode 19, Leaping In Without a Net. When is this set?
This is set in a circus. This is November 18, 1958.
50s again. Is it the 50s? This one didn't seem like the 50s because they're that specific. I.e., they are in a they're in a mud show. Is that what they're in?
Mud show. What?
A mud show.
What are you talking about? Are you from the 50s?
No, they said that only rubes call it a circus, didn't they? What's a potential leap engine?
A potential leap engine is where Barmy. Potential leap engine is Sam Beckett has to guess his way through an episode because he doesn't really care. He's just trying to get into his next victim.
He doesn't actually care about the people or their lives, does he?
Next juicy victim. And then he's like, I'm out of here, what do I have to do? And he's like, do this thing. And then sometimes it's not, it's like, there's a chance you have to do this, chance you have to do this
there's
thing.
There's a Miss Melanie, you've got to do this.
Miss Melanie and Jessie and Sadie Carter. Anyway, so we write them down as a way to get through the plot. But I write them down as a way to have a bit of fun.
You write down your ha-has, don't you?
Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Do you think I'll play backwards?
Try.
Ha-ha. Potential leap engines. There's not a lot this week because this episode was a bit of a boring one.
This episode was a good one.
It was boring.
But they are all boring. But this had weird little aspects to keep you entertained. For example, they kept saying, do the triple.
They said do the triple.
They've got to do the triple. Because where are they? They're in a mud show. Write it down. I don't want to come across as a rube because you don't say circus, you don't say carny show.
You're looking for.
You say mud, something, or a dirt, something. Anyway, they're in a carny, and they are trapeze acts.
He's boring.
What's their family name?
Patinsky or something. Mandy Patinkin.
The fantastic flying Mandy Patinkins.
His name was Laszlo. His name was Laszlo Patinkin.
Potemkin.
Mandy Patinkin. He's a man.
The
He's a big beardy man.
trapeze acts. They got to do the triple.
Boring because it was, we have to do the stage, so let's practice. So you just watch them practice the thing in a place all over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not drive around town and murder people.
It's another. Have they all been this? And I've only just noticed. Sam Beckett has to do a physical thing that he can't do.
No, it has been recently.
It's been be a quarterback, be a trapeze artist, be a snookerman.
It was help the fella die in a bit of land.
Yeah, that's not a thing, is it?
No.
All right.
Okay, so first off was potentially pageant. Become a clown act because he's garbage at hanging on stuff.
Oh yeah, because he's a trapeze artist. But guess what? Guess what the wrinkle is this episode?
There's clowns everywhere.
No, there is not clowns everywhere.
There bloody is.
No,
I
there isn't.
noticed that the clowns kept walking into frame and then posing. There was loads of them. There's about 5 of them. But they kept walking and going.
When just in the circus bit at the end.
The whole episode was the circus bit.
He's a trapeze artist. There is 3 of them. The dad, who's grumpy.
I'll help you.
Oh, thank you. The dad, he is grumpy. He has got a torn rotator cuff. And he is the one catching the daughter. She wants to do the triple. The dad's like, don't do the triple. We're only doing normie catches. She's like, I can do the triple. And she enlists the help of the brother, a.k.a. everyone's favourite dog face actor, Dr. Sam Beckett, Scott Bakula. And he has been told off by his dad. No trapezing. Don't do the triple. You killed our mum. Because their mum died from trying to do the triple. Oh yeah, she is dead. She is dead trying to do the triple. So that is the family dynamic this episode.
This is Al.
And Al wants to perv on that one. And not that one. He is afraid of corpses. That is Al Law. That one.
And this one, who is also called Al.
Oh yeah, who he calls a stripper. So that's the family dynamic. In order to leap, you said he had to what? Become a clown.
Jump through a drum.
That was your prediction, but your first leap engine.
A big drum. Oh no, become a clown act because he's garbage at hanging on stuff. Because they're like,
because he's afraid of heights.
You can't do this. You should be one of them clowns. And the clown's like, oh, soz. Look at them. Look at all them useless. What? Why are you being mean, Mandy Patinkin?
Is it the easiest job in a circus?
A clown?
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Like, it's not easy, but is it the easiest of the job? Why is it the worst?
Because you're a clown.
Yeah.
How about a bear? Being a bear is pretty easy, isn't it? All you have to do is be a bear.
No.
A woman with a beard.
Honk babe. Come see the honk babe. If you're a clown, you do look cool, because you look like James Bond.
Oh.
Next!
Potentially pageant. Next one is to help the girl do the triple.
What girl?
This one. No, go away.
You're
stay
dead.
back.
You're
stay
the
back.
dead mum.
Yeah. Should we check into the BTI?
Yeah.
BT!
Baby!
The BTI, of course it is. They're trying to do this dangerous thing, and Al's like, Gushy thinks you have to do this thing. It's getting bland. It's just, do it.
No.
Do it.
Gushy's not do the triple.
Do it.
It isn't. In order to leap, you must do the triple.
Do it. And it's
She's like, they're going to attempt the triple. The dad's going to try and catch his daughter. He has previously mentioned torn rotator cuff. So he's going to drop her and she will fall to her death.
No, but it's better when they've got...
stop her dying.
No, it's better when they've got the big thing. But it's always, but this other thing's going to happen because of this. They used to do that. They used to do. There's this big thing that's going to happen, but this other thing is also going to happen because.
For example, she tries to do the triple. The dad doesn't catch her, and then she becomes addicted to painkillers for the rest of her life. Yummy.
Yeah, the BTI is to catch Eva because her dad is going to drop her and she will be dead.
Why does she want to do the triple?
Because her mum died doing the triple. Because apparently if you do the triple, you become world famous for that dough.
Make bank. Get out. No, you go to Shreveport.
What?
Get out of bum kiss Iowa, in potato country. Get on down to Shreveport.
Yeah, go to the bank and help a woman with a loan. And then go, ha, no, ha ha.
Yeah.
Because I am the worst person in the world, I don't give loans.
Yeah, but she'd be better. She'd be like, oh, you're a Hungarian who wants a loan here. But then when she goes out to save face with her colleagues, she'd be like, goulash.
Potentially pageant. Next one is to get his goulash in an uproar.
Oh.
Is
that a sex thing?
Mate, yeah.
Your catchphrase?
Boring!
What? To get a goulash in an uproar? That's not boring.
That was funny. He says the big, massive, beardy fella. It's like, get your goulash. Because they're all from Hungary.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that sounds mental. Are they still just going to practice? Not in a minute. Yeah, I'd like to practice though.
Should we talk about the members of the circus?
Yes.
Who do we have?
Horse. The horse, man. He is a horse.
Did I get his name?
Now, you said last week that you were scared that they would make fun of people.
I was scared that they would be exploitative of
a bearded lady.
Yeah.
A man with a beard of bees. A man with a fridge beard.
Yeah.
A man with a dog for a beard.
Man with a Sam with a
man
beard.
With sand beard. A man with a fish beard. And a man with a potato beard.
What's the worst one out of them? Bees.
Soap bubbles. Make your skin irritative.
Bees.
And bees.
Sting you. Unless they're all glued together.
Beard of dead bees. What about a beard of other people's beard?
No, thank you.
Anyway, in this circus there was a horse. There was a man.
The man who runs the circus is everyone's favourite non-regular occurring actor on Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
The cat.
Salem.
Yeah.
He's in every episode.
Harvey Kinkle.
He's in lots of them as well. Melissa Joan Hart, she was in them all as well.
Potentially pageant. Next one is to hold the ladder. He has to hold the ladder because he's in charge of safety. Did practicing trapeze stuff. There's a ladder.
Oh, the dad's like, you're not being a proper trapeze man. You go hold the ladder.
Sort of like that. But there's not a lot of plot development in this episode apart from do it, no, I'm scared, do it, no, I'm scared, do it, no, I'm scared, I'm not scared.
There's plenty of plot development.
There's a whole
They want to go to Shreveport.
Potentially pageant. Get over his fear of heights. Al says you have to get over your fear of heights if you're going to do this. Come on, that's a good one.
Yeah, how does he help him get over his fear of heights? Submersion therapy, is that what that's called?
What?
Submersion therapy.
In a pool.
Where you drop a box of buttons on a woman.
I'm scared of spiders. Buttons!
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights. Buttons!
Yeah, Velcro suit.
Button! What? Buttons. That is submersion.
Something like that, innit? Drop a box of buttons on a woman.
Oh, push him. Potentially pageant. Next one is to play Tarzan in the barn.
Al wants to play Tarzan in the barn with his sister.
Is that a sex
and
thing?
So does he. Yes.
Let's play Tarzan in the barn. I'll be Tarzan, you're the barn. What does that mean? We get on some vines and swing around.
Yeah.
In a barn.
Be the heir to...
Is it they used to go to the barn and play Tarzan, or is it, oh, let's go have a game of Tarzan in the barn? Tarzan. Barns and...
When Sam was little, him and his brother, I forgot he had a brother till he mentioned him. I was like, brother? What, we've never met the brother? Oh, he died in Vietnam. We have met the brother.
This season.
He is afraid of heights because they would play Tarzan in the barn, which is either they go to a barn and swing round and he falls off some vines, or
A sex thing.
What was Tarzan a play?
What?
Tarzan.
It was a film?
No, before the film.
He was a man.
It was an actual man.
Yeah. Oh, did a man live in the jungle? Yeah.
Like the son of an heir to a British estate.
Well,
it was a rich family's kid when he got lost in the jungle. Was he a kid or a man? Was it a man? But no, was it a boy?
You're thinking of the Jungle Book?
I'm thinking of the Jungle Book. A boy who gets brought up by animals is the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Tarzan, a man.
George of the Jungle. I'm thinking of George in the Jungle.
In Tarzan, a man gets stuck in the woods and gets brought up by monkeys.
A man gets brought up.
Or not.
Does a man get brought up or not?
Yeah.
Hey, you know in Tarzan, does a man get brought up or not? Or does he not he not get brought up because he's a man?
He needs some time within the jungle to learn to swing on vines and become king of the apes.
Wait, 1 second. Let me just tell you how boring this episode is.
Yeah.
It's because we've been on about Sabrina and now Tarzan.
Yeah. Extreme sport.
It is boring.
Next.
Potential tangent. Next one. Focus straight ahead and don't look down.
More practicing trapeze. Next.
Potential tangent. Pump.
They pump loads.
It says pump loads.
Yeah. Never followed with it up, which is disappointing.
It says pump. Pump. Which means this.
What is the pump?
Potential tangent. Next one. Get visited by an angel. They go to see a psychic, crystal ball, voodoo woman. What is she? A clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Magician, wizard, witch. They go and see a witch.
Fortune teller.
A witch. And she's like, he tries to cover up all whatever because he knows the future, doesn't he? Because he is Al. And he's like, how do you know all this? And he's like, oh, the witch told me. So they go see the witch, and she's like, hey, you know that's Al. Then she says, Al's an angel.
Oh, right. Sam says, the fortune teller told me that you're going to die if you try and do the triple.
Yeah.
Or he had a dream.
What?
Didn't he say he had a dream? Or she said she has a dream. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The fortune teller can sense that Al is there. And she looks in his eyes, Sam Beckett's eyes, the dog eyes. And she says, oh, I didn't realise how many times you have been reincarnated.
And he's like...
Because he is Leapin.
And he's like...
Oh, you're very on the...
What? Go for a walk? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, not a bath.
Which I was like, oh, that is mental, mixing quantum physics with fortune tellery. You know, like everything just meshes. Is that what it's called? Together.
Tellery?
Fortune teller.
Like jewellery?
Mm.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's all weird, how they're mixing all that together. Then I remembered ghosts exist in Quantum Leap, don't they?
No.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
And he's like...
They were in a house with the housekeeper who was a ghost.
Last one.
The computers didn't pick up she was a ghost.
Potential tangent. Last one. Try and kill his sister too. I think his dad says, well, you're going to try and kill your sister as well. You already killed your ma. That's Laszlo Mandy Patinkin says this.
Because they get a go at another circus. They are not at all bothered about leaving their current circus behind,
It's not really a circus.
even though that circus will go under without them.
What, the horse, the big man, and the 4 clowns, and a bear?
Yeah.
I think it's going to go under even with them.
Not if they do the triple night after night after
Who's
night.
bothered about the triple?
Apparently everyone.
In the 50s?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big thing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
cars have just been invented.
Yeah.
Wow. The triple's just been invented. They love just inventing stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, this has just been invented. What is it? Don't know. Yeah, we'll find out in 100 years.
Road paint.
What is that? Oh, we'll get to that soon.
So they get a gig and they're going to do the triple in order to have a career resurgence. Leap time.
Yeah, what was the leap?
What was the actual leap? So the BTI was to help her do the... No, the BTI was to not... No, the BTI was to not let her die doing the triple. That was the BTI.
No, the BTI was to catch her.
The actual leap was to
hug his dad.
to reunite her father with his reunite the family.
It was to hug his dad because he reunites and he doesn't leap, and then he gives him a hug and then he leaps.
Yeah,
because his dad's like, I'm not hugging him. He doesn't have a beard of bees. I'll hug him give me a hug, and then he leaps.
Yeah. I think I might have guessed the last episode, but then I changed it to...
Jump through a drum.
Kiss a clown, I think it was. I changed it to...
Let's get Nick Grit on a boring one. Who's the rival?
Gravity.
You got me, joke. Gravity's the rival. Is it?
No.
Or is...
The dad.
No, it's Gravity, because he's trying to kill everyone.
There's the dad.
It's not, it is Gravity.
He's like, I'm a better catcher than you.
And Gravity's like, me, I am as well. Shh. Shut up, Gravity. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab everyone. Should be called Gravity, shouldn't it?
What can Al walk through this week?
He walks through the roof of Sutton.
He walks through the roof of a truck because he's like, oh, being on the roads, boss. I'm on the road. I don't go I'm leaping next boss. And then SB's like, eyes down here. And he just goes,
Hand body.
And it's like, oh yeah, you walked through Sutton.
Did you enjoy the bits where Al was floating in midair, but they had filmed it?
On a step.
From feet up.
Yeah. They just have him here. He's floating because he's in the other person's in the air.
Good, wasn't it?
I kept thinking, how far up are they? Probably not that far up, are they?
When they're filming that bit.
Yeah. I kept thinking, wouldn't it be mad if they built like a big massive platform for him?
That Al stood on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Because they've got that space, they're using it.
And massive platforms for all the cameras as well. Because the shot isn't big enough, is it?
No, his shot is level. They're just there.
Yeah.
What is the invention of the week?
He invents something.
He invents one thing.
Is it circus related?
No, he invents the word little person. I'm not bothering talking about it. Who's hotter? SB or Victor?
This week, like the actual victims in with the shout, because they're not an incredibly old person.
Yes, but they are a tiny little shrunken man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He looks and is like, bah! Look at him, he's all tiny. Why is everyone around him also all tiny?
You see him in
He's a little shrunken man in a little shrunken world.
He's in a hall of mirrors, mirror.
Not my type. SB, thank you very much.
Your type is incredibly thin and tall, isn't it?
Yeah, or where your face has gone and wide. Would you jump or would you stay?
It's the 50s, I am not staying. Plus, I am afraid of heights and I'm not getting over it, thanks.
Oh, you don't have to go. The dad is more than happy to do it for you.
No, but he'll kill me sister.
So, he's scared of heights, not scared of his sister getting killed.
Scared of both.
I'm out of there. I'm out of there because everyone lives on a field.
Do they?
They're all just always on a field.
Because they live in a carny.
I want to live on a field. What, last week all dark, this week all grass. Get me some of that nice,
sunny tarmac.
That's some tarmac. Yes. Get some tarmac on that grass.
What we got? All right, 4 quick things for Chris's Corner this week.
4?
Yeah. Number 1.
Number one's long enough.
Number 1, we have some lore additions to the lore. Al's backstory.
This is 1 of 4.
This is 1A. Al's backstory. He lived,
1A?
Yeah. He lived in a circus for a bit after he ran away from the orphanage.
No, he didn't.
Was this before? What?
I'm starting to think he's just full of shit. Full of crap shit. Because he's just like, oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Oh, have you? That's luckily you've done that before you did that other thing.
He knew the word.
He's the internet.
What? He knew the word pump though.
But he's not in real time. He's going back. He can look it up.
Plus the actual guys in the waiting room.
Yeah.
I believe him. I think he lived in a circus for a bit.
Next.
Does he invent inner ear affection?
Have you just added a new one?
No.
No, he doesn't invent inner ear affection because everyone knows about that. They would go, what is that? What? That is the Belisario going. Hey, look at this.
No, because she says
ear affection. Like if you have that, then this will happen, and then you can base a whole episode off it. And then I'm going to talk about the Hungarian words that I know.
Goulash. It's got a foreign food in it, and we all know the foreign foods come from Belisario, showing off about all the foreign foods that he liked in the 90s, before it was hip.
Are we still on 1?
No, this is 2. She does say that Mama had a cold, and it affected her balance in the matinee.
Yes.
She died in a matinee, not even the peak performance, a matinee.
I'm not asked. Why are you? So what? Oh, she didn't die in a big one.
Now then.
If anything, I'd want to die not in a matinee. You don't want to stay alive?
Yeah, but if you had
It's not a shame when it was a shame that she's dead.
In a matinee.
A matinee.
You want Saturday night, mate? Or Friday night?
Next one.
She is using broken English, and so is the dad.
Don't know what that means.
You know, because they're Hungarian.
Yeah.
So they're not fluent in English.
This is your existential crisis.
Yeah.
They are using broken English.
Yeah, they are though, but Sam Beckett isn't.
So
why don't they notice it?
Because I don't know.
They should do.
Yeah.
Or he should start speaking in broken English.
I probably shouldn't, should he?
Do we know about his accent?
Who?
Sam Beckett.
What do you mean, do we know about his accent?
Because we know that it's his...
What does that mean?
Do they hear a Hungarian accent or not?
We'll find out, won't we?
When? In a future episode.
When?
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
In the Jesse...
Give me 10 minutes, I'll make a call.
In the Jesse one, has he got Jesse's accent?
Yes.
In the girl one, has he got the girl's accent?
No.
About cars, designing cars?
Yeah.
Or does he talk like Sam Beckett?
Hello. Hello. Woof woof. Bark.
Will he leap into someone foreign? And if he does, can he speak English?
Yes.
Like, it's weird that every situation he's leapt into,
body.
it's an English-speaking situation.
It's not. It's an English TV show.
No, but it is, though. It's weird. So, if he leapt into, I don't know, Prussia, that didn't exist then, because Germany was a thing. If he left into Germany, say West Berlin.
West, yeah.
And does he have to start speaking German? Does he have to spend that whole episode not saying anything apart from, like, Willkommen? Otherwise he'll get found out and get taken to the Aal.
Is Willkommen Dutch?
Could be. Ask Sam
Next
Beckett.
one.
That would be an interesting premise, wouldn't it? Not really, because he couldn't say much, but it'd be a good little wrinkle for like season 4 when they ran out of ideas.
Yeah, or season 2, episode 19 of A Quantum
So he speaks with an accent.
Watch along. What?
He speaks with an accent, you think?
No.
No. Other than his Scooby-Doo accent.
What is a Scooby-Doo accent? Raggy?
Yeah.
Because he's a dog.
Yeah.
No. Chris, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
Who or what is a rube?
A rube is someone out of the know.
Okay, can I ask you one more
Yeah.
question? Who or what is a hunky?
That apparently is an offensive term for a Hungarian
Am I allowed
person.
to say that?
No.
Well, let's just bleep it out now. Okay,
Hunky.
we bleeped it out.
Country.
Oh.
Country.
It's the end of the episode. How do we end it?
Pictures.
Let's take a picture quickly. No, we don't have time. No pictures this week. We spent all the time on Sabrina. Oh, we got 2 minutes. Pictures. Number 1 is SB all crabbing his pants because he's trying to catch a woman from the air.
Crabbing.
Yeah,
Is that a typo?
crabbing. Chris, what is a crabbing? Number 2 is SB all crabbing his pants because he's trying to catch a woman from the air.
Again.
Yeah.
A different time.
Even the credits can't get another picture. What are the highlights from the episode? None. It's just...
Yeah, but it's a good one highlight though,
it's
isn't
a
it?
good one.
Yeah.
It is a good one. 3. Papa all crabbing his pants because he's been caught by a horse in the air. Because they have a fight. And SB's like proper... Wah, pff, sh,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
He proper like Secret Service kills people, batters people, not kills them.
4. SB with crabbed pants because he successfully caught a woman from the air.
After she'd done the triple.
He's like, I did it. Oh, crabbed me pants.
Anyone got a doggy bag? Not for food.
I like walks. All right, we've got less than a minute left. We are left with Days robbing a baby from a roof next episode. You see him taking a baby and driving off.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Go.
Teach it to paint.
Mine is to raise the baby to become a World Series champion pitcher in Major League Baseball.
Teach it to pitch.
Yeah, he's going to...
Teaching a baby something.
No, he's going to grow up, and then he's going to teach him, and he's going to grow up and be a World Series pitcher, and then when he wins the World Series, then he'll go...
So then...
Shut up, time's over! I am Leapin!